second video update of the origin story. Today is February 21st. I'm Aaron Brown, and this is Dan Parson. What do we got on the schedule for tonight, Dan?
Well, it's more like what we had on the schedule for last night. Last night we had a show at the Rail 2 in Peoria. It was a benefit show for Jamie Mabus, and it was just plain awesome. All the bands that performed there were awesome. The music was great, the energy was great, and the drinks were great. And it was just overall a fun show. Though it was made a little interesting by the trip there, we almost kind of died. There was an incident involving a guy that decided to completely stop on the highway, in the middle of the highway, to gawk at an accident on the shoulder. So that wasn't very fun, but we survived. But we had another scare because our guitarist and bassist, Bill and Andy, had a similar incident with an elderly driver that decided to drive the wrong way down a highway. So they had to pull onto the shoulder to avoid a possible collision there. So overall, the show itself was great, but the trip there was a little interesting.
Yeah, it was. And hopefully the trip to Chicago on Friday for us isn't going to be as eventful. This Friday, February 26th, we have a show in Chicago, as I said, at the Mutiny. Doors open at 7, show starts at 8. It's a 21 plus show. Admission's free though, so there's that. There's going to be 4 bands that perform. Prison City Brigade, Boxwine, The Origin Story, and Up and Atom. They're our friends from Peoria. We invited them along and they agreed, so it should be a great show. All the bands are good. This is going to be one to see, so if you can make it, make it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And they have something there that's pretty special. It's called the Super Mug. It's exactly what it sounds like. It can hold up to 3 beers, give or take. And yeah, it's well worth the price. And it'll make a good show even better. Also, we have in the works our recordings. If you've been paying attention to our Facebook, you probably know this. They should be done, well, the first one should be done in March. So just keep watching our stuff for updates.
And what better place to watch for updates than on our newly launched website, theoriginstory.net, not .com, .net, where you'll find future video updates like these, information about our upcoming shows, and more information about the band. And you know, once we have our recordings, you'll be able to find them there too. But coming up next for the website, we have a bunch of pictures from past shows that you can go see and, yeah, admire us.
Should be a good time, should be good.
Well, in other news, today is the 30th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, it is.
An awesome game franchise, awesome game series.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, celebrate by, yeah, I guess if you have an NES, then play The Legend of Zelda or there are emulators. Speaking of emulators, Twitch Plays Pokemon, which we mentioned last week, is now on day 7. Yes, it's still going, and we are making progress. We have 7 out of 16 badges. So, if you want to keep up to that, or catch up on what they've been doing in the past week, then that's twitch.tv/TwitchPlaysPokemon. Same as it's always been, and yeah, same experience as it's pretty much always been too. Chaos.
Well, that pretty much wraps up everything that we have for this week. Tune in for our next video update. Hope to see you there. Later.